Today we'll be teaching you about how to make cookie cake. Chocolate chip cookie cake, of course. And by the way, if you're a beast and you like treats, come on down. Before we tell you the ingredients of what we will be needing today, I'm going to have to wash my hands so I don't germ up any of the food. Turn on the water. Get them a little bit wet, right? Then you got to use the soap, just like Josh said. Scrub it in real good, all in between your fingers, all over your hands. And then just scrub while rinsing them all off. And after that, you make sure all the dirt's off and everything's off, and you're good to go.
The ingredients you'll need to make this cookie recipe is chocolate chip cookies, baking soda, 2 eggs, salt, sugar, butter, flour, brown sugar, and pure vanilla. And also the equipment you need to cook it in and mix it in and stuff.
Now we will be mixing the baking soda, flour, and sugar all into a small mixing bowl. So, since your flour's already in the small mixing bowl, you take your baking soda and you dump it in. Then you get your salt and you pour it into the tablespoon to get your tablespoon of salt.
Oh. That's a bit enough.
Okay, and then you dump it in and you're gonna mix it together to get it all into one. And that's pretty good enough right now. Right, Jared?
Yeah,
it's good? Alright.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, Jared will be showing you how to do wet ingredients.
The next step you'll need to do is to cream the butter. Make sure it's softened too. Put it in the bowl, like so. If you want to, it's your option, but I'm cutting it in half. It's a bit faster. And you put it on this, and then you put it on one of the lowest settings. Oh, no, whatever. And then you...
Twist it that way.
It's all good, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Just let it happen.
Go a little bit faster.
Yeah, there we go.
Yum.
Yum.
That's pretty good. That's good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hold on, bro. And when it gets creamy enough, you can add your sugars and your vanilla extract. We'll do that next.
Now, one at a time, starting with the white sugar, normal sugar. You're gonna slowly mix it in with the creamed butter. Starting at the lowest setting, it's gonna spin a little bit. And you're gonna slowly add the white sugar in until it's creamy and mixed in with the butter. And then it'll take a little bit of time, I think, but after a while it'll be good.
Take that and scrape the butter into the middle a bit more.
Now, while you're doing the sugar, you're going to scrape the butter down a little bit so the mixer can get to all materials. Okay, the white sugar is starting to get in with the with the butter pretty good. So now we're going to start adding the brown sugar. A little bit at a time, because you don't want to dump it all in, or else it'll
like
mix
that.
faster. Just try to aim correctly in the bowl.
John, you want to take control of the phone and I do this?
I got it.
You got it? And take the spatula and get the butter into the middle again.
Okay, now that all the sugar's in, you're going to make sure that everything is into the middle of the bowl. Well, not the middle of the bowl, right where the mixer is going to hit. After a little while, you're going to want to up the speed a tiny bit.
Oh, not like that. Something just came out.
It's from the spatula.
And just...
Okay, now, since it's all mixed together, well, almost, after you mix the sugars, you're going to put in the vanilla extract. Alright.
Next, you'll need to add your pure vanilla extract to the dough. want to get it all mixed up. Oh, Jesus.
You can stop the bowl when you scrape it into the middle.
You want to get all of it in the middle so the pure vanilla extract mixed with the dough. You want to kick up the speed a little bit at some point. Thank you, Johnny. Want to make sure it gets mixed up nice and good.
Get into the middle.
Alright.
The stuff that's still on that, you can just hit it off with
I
the
know.
metal.
Okay. Mix it yet again. And keep on going. Hook goes in there, and then next step comes the eggs.
Now, we're going to add both eggs in, but make sure it's one at a time. Because if you put them both in at one time, it'll be way too creamy to mix all at once. Ignore the phone.
Yeah, ignore my phone.
Now you're going to set it on a low setting at first. You're going to make sure the egg gets all broken. And then you're going to increase the speed a little bit. While it's going, you're going to scoop it in the middle.
Oh, just do that, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to increase speed a little bit more. Alright, I think it's time to add in the other egg. So you're going to turn it off, so it's easier. You're going to get the other egg.
Oh my friends, keep on going.
Okay.
Sorry about the people.
Now, once that's done, before you start mixing the other egg, you might want to scrape all the dough into the middle. So you don't have to do that during the video, even though you might have to a little bit.
Start it up now.
Okay, that's pretty good, I think. So now, start up slow for a second. So, okay. As you might be able to see, the egg is starting to slowly mix in with the mixture. And now you're going to increase the speed a little bit. And little at a time, you're going to want to scrape it into the middle so the egg mixes in with all the dough. So it's not just egg in one spot and not the other.
Bro, why'd you hit me with some cookie dough? That's not cool.
I like hitting people with cookie dough.
Cookie slap.
Cookie stuff. Inside joke.
Yeah.
Alright. Increase speed a little bit more.
Sorry, I'm taking his spotlight right now.
Hammer. Come on.
Yeah. There, is that enough?
Alright. Increase speed a little bit more. Alright. Now that all the egg is mixed in, we will be showing you the next step.
Okay, next step, we need to add the chocolate chips. You, Johnny, can do that half the bag, bro.
Not half the, a little bit more than half the bag. Roughly about 3/4. Thinking we should do a little bit at a time or all of them at
No,
once?
we're all at once. The one who's holding the camera's an expert, bro. That's enough now. Now do it.
That's about right.
Okay, that's about right, yeah.
So now we're gonna mix it in to the dough.
Turn it, grab it underneath.
Yeah, I know, I got it. You wanna do it for a little bit now?
No, you can do it, bro.
I'm gonna do it?
All the talking,
I'll do
we
it.
gotta stop.
I'll do it.
What's this called? When you do that?
Like churning? No, I'm not churning.
We're just gonna say churning. Folding. This is called folding the dough. Yeah.
Dough and chips.
Dough and chocolate chip.
Goodness.
Good.
I think it's about fully mixed.
Keep on going.
It's mixed throughout the whole thing, so I'm gonna keep on doing it even though it's not mixed. Alright,
Does it look good?
now that you got your cookie dough, we will be putting it in the pan after we grease it.
2, 3. Stop the video.
Now, we will be putting Pam in the pan
To grease
to grease it so the cookie dough doesn't stick to it.
That's, yeah. Now you're going to be putting it into the pan in blobs.
Big blobs.
Big blobs. And you want to flatten it like this until it's like an inch thick. I'm not doing a very good job.
Let's put in more blobs.
I will put in more blobs. You got a problem?
Now. That's small.
I don't care if it's small. We're going to have to erase this video. Okay, he's going to keep on doing this.
Big blobs. Big.
I'm getting a big blob, man. Want me to eat the whole freaking bowl?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, put the whole bowl in it.
No.
Sorry for the horrible videotaping.
Yeah. You're going to keep on flattening it about an inch thick. I don't think we have enough dough for this whole thing, but we might.
We will, and if we don't, we'll just make it like maybe a half-inch thick.
I think we have enough dough, actually.
Just get it all in there.
I am.
And then,
Chill out.
no, like, whatever. So you don't have enough dough in that spot to flatten it. Just put in the rest.
You want to do this? You want to take over?
No.
You take over.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. We're gonna ace this, even though we're probably only gonna get like 70%.
Yeah.
In my book, this is an A.
Yes. I'm all about this today.
Come on, get it all in.
Oh, yeah.
And you're gonna make it a half-inch thick, just to let you know.
Yeah, I know, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Yeah, dude.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
You won't be enough.
Bro.
But I'll knock you
Bro.
out. I'll knock
Bro.
you out. I shall knock you out.
Bro.
Bruh.
Bruh, you can't hurt. You can't, dude. You're so weak you can't even hurt a fly.
Bruh. I bent your punching bag.
Let's do this, man. Come on.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, we're gonna have to make this a
straight,
half-inch
just,
thick.
you know.
Really? Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. She said an inch, but now it's supposed to be a half-inch. Because when it pops up, it'll be like an inch.
Dude, what if it, like, makes it, like, into a huge cake? Like, it just puffs up like that.
That'd be
That'd be
freaking sick.
awesome.
It's only gonna come up to like here, though.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to make this a half-inch thick. So
Try to escape.
Get ready. I'm gonna get some more.
Scrape it all.
I am.
Alright, well, we're going to speed up this process so you don't have to watch it all. And we'll be talking about the history of cookies next. See ya.
The chocolate chip cookie was invented by Ruth Graves Wakefield. She owned the Toll House Incorporated in Whitman, Massachusetts, a very popular restaurant that featured home cooking in the 1930s. Her cookbook, Toll House, Tried and True Recipes, was first published in 1936 by M. Barrows and Company, New York.
During World War II, U.S. soldiers from Massachusetts were stationed overseas, shared the cookies they received in care packages from back home with soldiers from other parts of the U.S. Soon, hundreds of soldiers were writing home asking their families to send some Toll House cookies. And Wakefield was soon inundated with letters from around the world asking for her recipe. Thus began the nationwide craze for the chocolate chip cookie. Now, we're gonna put the cookie cake inside the oven.
Nice fail,
Fill the oven, take it, put it on the top rack, and slide it in, and shut it, and set it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, dude, on that.
Wait, oh man, I need to catch the timer. Start. And we're good to go. Yeah.
I just took the cookie cake out of the oven, and this looks like it's the best thing ever made in my entire life. Well, I'm going to stop the video here because, you know, Johnny left by myself. It's the best cookie cake in the world.